right, question of the week. I'm joined by Terrence Ward. Terrence, how the hell are you?
Well, I'm not sure. It's odd. It doesn't feel like a Saturday.
Oh, but it is. Okay.
Yes.
Terrence Ward, the questions for you this week. Lynn56701 wrote in to say, I listened to the Shooting Star episodes and you mentioned Terrence Ward a lot. Wow, we talk about you a lot, Terrence. I have a question for him. How long does it take him from start to finish to produce an episode of Memphis Wrestling?
Wow. That's a good question. And the real answer is it varies. It depends on a lot of factors. I would say the typical episode, maybe 3 to 4 hours, because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, but I miss things. You watch something, 5 or 6 times, you're going to, you get tunnel vision, you're focused on getting it done. Luckily, we have an internal team that catches those and I can fix them. But anywhere from 3 to 4 hours on a typical episode. For example, the Halloween Spooktacular episode, that one took a little bit longer. We had new graphics that were shown on the TV program. We had to recreate all of the lower thirds, the transitions, the replays, the recaps, even introduced a new style replay screen specifically for the Halloween Spooktacular. So that one took probably about 5 hours. It just,
oh, wow. Yeah.
A lot of work goes into it.
And, I think about what I do because I picked up doing videos and producing the actual clips from my audio, and I started doing that. I can't even remember exactly what episode, but it takes me about 2.5 hours to get all those clips together, all the clips onto the audio, vice versa, everything. And I can't imagine. And do we give you too much credit, or is this all your credit? Are you doing it from start to finish? Are you making all the graphics and all that? Because I know we've mentioned that a couple of times.
So I'll throw this out there. All the commercials that are done are Dustin. Dustin does 100% all of the commercials. He's tried to pitch to me to take over those, but that's a little too much at this point. But he does all of the commercials, and then occasionally he will do a vignette or a recap. Like for instance, the happy birthday vignette, obviously re-recorded that he didn't know until after this was all said and done.
Right.
He edited that piece to send over and include with the show. But most of the time, I would say about 85% of the time, all of the pre-tapes, as we call them, I shoot, such as the K-Tumor, Mike Anthony, parking lot fights, a lot of the everything you've seen with the posse, all of the Mike Anthony promos that we saw in the past, and even some of the upcoming ones I've filmed. So that also adds to the episode creation time. That can add a couple of hours easily.
I can't imagine. I really can't. I'll have to. You'll have to send me a message and let me know what your computer RAM and all that is, because I know you have to be running. Tech wise, I'm a tech guy, but man, you got to be running a hell of a system there, guys. That was question of the week, and as you can see on the screen, there's the phone number, the email, and we're even advertising up here. Last week we did Shooting Star with episode 11 out on Patreon only for right now. Question of the week. That was question of the week 140.